Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discussing here basic fluid power and pump. Lecture session plan. After that, learning objective of the lectures to study working principle of radial and axial plunger pump to determine the power and efficiency calculation of pump, to understand the characteristics curve of the pump. Learning outcome. Learning outcomes. After completion of a session, student can able to understand working principle of radial and axial plunger pump. Also determine the power and efficiency calculation of pump. Student can understand the characteristic curve of pump. Reciprocating positive displacement pump. Reciprocating pump move the fluid using one or more oscillating pistons. Reciprocating pump move the fluid using one or more oscillating pistons, plungers, membranes, while wall restricted fluid motion to the desired direction. See, reciprocating positive displacement pump. Reciprocating pump move the fluid using one or more oscillating pistons, plunger, or membranes, diaphragm, while wall restrict the fluid motion to the desired direction. Pump in this category range from simplex with one cylinder to, in some case, called 4-cylinder or more. Many reciprocating types of pump are duplex to triplex 3-cylinder. They can be either single acting with suction during one direction of piston motion and discharge on the other, or double acting with suction and discharge in both directions. The pump can be powered manually by air or steam, or by a belt driven by an engine. Plunger pump. A plunger pump is a type of positive displacement pump where the higher pressure seal is stationary and a smooth cylindrical plunger slides through the seal. These make them different from piston pump and allow them to be used at higher pressure. This type of pump is often used to transfer municipal and industrial sewage. So see in this diagram, suction pipe, packing, discharge check valve, and liquid cylinder. Plunger pumps are used in application that could range from 70 to 2070 bar, 1000 to 30,000 psi. Pressure and flow rates change have little effect on performance. Pressure can be controlled without affecting flow rate. Wide pressure range can achieve very high pressures, have high efficiency, capable of developing very high pressure, low and easy maintenance. At disadvantage and applications. Pulsating flow. Typically only under lower flow rates, typically heavy and bulky, high operating and maintenance cost, not be compatible for use with highly acidic fluid. Raw and digested sludge, industrial and chemical wasted and slurries, lime putty and slurries, pulp and paper stock, shattered oil solid, piston pump. A piston pump is a type of positive displacement pump where the high pressure seal reciprocate with the piston. Piston pump can be used to move liquid or compressed gas. Type: lip pump, hose pump, axial piston pump, radial piston pump. Radial piston pump. A radial piston pump is a form of hydraulic pump. The working pistons extend in radial direction symmetrically around the drive shaft in a constant to the axial piston pump. See radial piston pump in this diagram. Here, this is piston and spring. We can see here number of cylinders. Radial piston pump. The stroke of each piston is caused by eccentric drive shaft or external eccentric cap. When filling the workpiece of the pumping piston from inside over a hollow shaft, it is called inside impinged radial piston pump. If the workpiece is filled from outside, it is called an outside impinged radial piston pump. So in this diagram, we have seen here receiving from pressure to the suction area, ODC, pistons, see here piston, hollow shaft, this is hollow shaft, suction area, see this is suction area, pressure area and IDC. Outside impinged radial piston pump. This is piston. Radial piston pump, high efficiency, high pressure up to 1000 bar, low flow and pressure ripple due to the small and dead volume in the workpiece of the pumping pistons, low noise level, very high load at lowest speed due to the hydrostatically balanced part possible. No axial internal force at the drive shaft bearing, high reliability. high efficiency, high pressure up to 1000 bar, low flow and pressure repair due to small dead volume in the workpiece of the pumping piston, low noise level, very high load at low speed due to the hydrostatically balanced part possible, no axial internal force at the drive shaft bearing, high reliability. This is the advantage of radial piston pump. Now, disadvantage of radial piston pump. The bigger radial dimension in comparison to the axial piston pump, but it could be compensated with shorter construction in the axial direction. Bigger radial dimensions in comparison to the axial piston pump, but it could be compensated with the shorter construction in axial direction. Compactability. Due to hydrostatically balanced part, it is possible to use the pump with various hydraulic fluid like mineral oil, biodegradable oil, HFA, oil in water, HFC, water glycol, HFD, synthetic ester, or cutting immersion. Application of radial piston pump. Radial piston pumps are used in applications that involve high pressure, operating pressure above 400 bar up to 700 bar, such as presses machine for processing plastic and machine tools that clamp hydraulic. Radial piston pumps are the only pump capable of working satisfactorily at such high pressure even under continuous operation. Machine tool like that, displays of cutting immersion, supply for hydraulic equipment like cylinder, high pressure unit HFU, example for overload protection of presses, test rig, automotive sector, automatic transmission, hydraulic suspension control in upper class car, plastic and power injection molding, wind energy, oil industry, axial piston pump. An axial piston pump is a positive displacement pump that has a number of pistons arranged in circular array within a housing, which is commonly referred to as a cylinder block, rotor, and barrel. This cylinder block is driven to rotate about the axis of symmetry by intricate shaft that is more or less aligned with pumping pistons, usually parallel, but not necessary. Like that. Axial piston pump advantage: high efficiency, high pressure, low noise level, very high load at lowest speed due to the hydrostatically balanced part possible, high reliability. Disadvantage: piston pump cost more per unit to run compared to centrifugal and roller pump. The mechanical parts are prone to wear, so the maintenance cost can be high. Piston pumps are heavy due to their large Axial piston pump, due to the hydrostatically balanced part, it is possible to use the pump with hydraulic fluid like mineral oil, biodegradable oil, HFA, HFC, water glycol, HFD, synthetic ester cutting emulsion, application automotive sector, automotive transmission, hydraulic suspension, control in upper class car, hydraulic system of jet aircraft being driven off the turbine engines, main shaft. Axial piston pump type, in-line axial piston pump. Maximum angle of swatch plate limited to 17.5 degree by construction. Wall plate slot, outlet port, inlet port, piston withdraw from bore at inlet, show plate, reflector ring, swatch plate, driven shaft, piston subassembly, and are pulled back to at outlet. Straight axis piston pump. See in this diagram, port plate in and out, wall plate, cylindrical block, piston, show plate, swatch plate, pump body. Working of inline axial piston pump. Discharge depend on size, number of pistons, length of stroke. Stroke can be changed maximum 17.5 degrees. Maximum swatch plate angle, maximum displacement, decrease swatch plate angle, zero swatch plate angle, zero displacement. Swatch plate bend axial piston pump. Discharge depend on size, number of piston, length of stroke. Stroke can be changed maximum 30 degree. Fixed displacement are with 23 to 30 degree. Bend axis piston pump, pump body, piston, cylindrical block, wall plate, port plate, flange, universal joint. Displacement versus angle in bent axial piston pump, maximum piston stroke, maximum angle, less angle, no angle. Efficiency. Pump efficiency, mechanical efficiency, it is a ratio of theoretical power required to operate the pump to actual input power supplied to the pump. Ratio of theoretical power required to operate the pump to actual input power. This is mechanical efficiency. P, pump pressure, theoretical discharge, geometric displacement of pump, RPM, N, here torque of prime mover, or it is the ratio of theoretical torque to operate the pump to actual torque supplied to the pump. Pump efficiency, second volumetric efficiency, it is the ratio of actual rate of pump to the theoretical flow rate of the pump should be produced. Overall efficiency, it considers both energy and friction losses. It is the ratio of output power of pump to input power of pump. The mechanical efficiency into volumetric efficiency, this is called overall efficiency. So P Q actual 1 2 pi NTR. Actual power required to drive pump, it is the ratio of actual hydraulic power of pump to overall efficiency. Performance. Thus, the pump can be classified as positive displacement pump, non-positive displacement pump, hydrostatic and hydrodynamic, rotary, reciprocating and centrifugal pump. Comparative characteristic of rotary and centrifugal pump. Rotary pump and centrifugal pump comparative characteristic. We can see here low pressure, here pressure see efficiency at low pressure in rotary and centrifugal efficiency at high pressure. Discharge is constantly drop in rotary, but in centrifugal pump continuously drop. BHP is constant in centrifugal pump, but increasing in rotary pump, like that. Assignment: how power flow efficiency loss is calculated. Any question answer, please ask me. Thank you. Any doubt, any queries, please ask me, all of you.